Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Coach Deidre, and on this channel we explore a range of topics from travel and the effect travel has on your life and your psyche and your mind. We talk about resetting your mind and your mindset and different ways to change your world and things that are happening in the world. So thank you for joining the discussion. And today we're going to talk about the popular buzzword mindset. Exactly what is mindset? Why is it desirable or important? And what is it not? What is not really mindset? And you can just kind of start the discussion with, what have you heard about mindset? Leave your comments below, and we'll revisit this topic at a little later date and go over your comments. The things that I have been hearing about mindset is that it's like a mantra. So each morning when you get up, you look in the mirror and you say, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And that's going to change your mindset, or that's going to be your mindset. Um, I've also heard that mindset is just a matter of what you think about the most. So consciously thinking about something or thinking in a certain way is your mindset. And I would say those are close. They have something to do with it, but they are not the true root of what mindset is, what mindset can do for you, and why it's important or desirable. So let's talk a little bit about mantras. Repeating positive affirmations to yourself is a good thing. It's a positive thing to do. It's a reinforcing thing to do. It can reinforce your mindset. It can help you feel like the mindset and the things that you want to do, you want to focus on, are at the front of your mind. It is also a very conscious activity. And as we've discussed in the previous episodes, that when something is just conscious and not both unconscious and conscious working together, that it can only be so effective. I've also heard that mindset is related to your willpower. That if you really will something to happen, it's in your mindset and it's going to happen. And again, willpower has a limited effect. So if we think a minute for willpower, let's think about resolutions and going to the gym and things along those lines. When we have willpower, you really want to get out there and do it, you have conscious motivation. Okay? Consciously, you know that it is good to go to the gym. Consciously, you want to go to the gym and you want to be successful at the gym. So you start going, and it's difficult, and you push through it, and eventually willpower just gives out. But there are some people who get up, go to the gym, and they're excited, and they are almost addicted to going to the gym. Going to the gym becomes part of who they are. It is truly in their mindset to go to the gym and work out. And that's the difference between willpower and mindset. Willpower is only conscious. A mindset is conscious and unconscious working together. So if you firmly believe that you have a belief inside of you, unconsciously, that going to the gym is part of who you are, it is part of what you like to do, it is what you need for survival, then going to the gym is going to be part of who you are. And if you have not yet convinced your unconscious to follow your conscious and the desire to go to the gym, the reasons for going to the gym, and going to the gym isn't a core belief of yours, then it's just willpower, and it's unlikely to last very long. So mindset, what is it? Okay, let's talk a little bit about it being conscious and unconscious. Um, how does that work? Okay, well, mindset is related to your core beliefs. We're not talking about religion or anything social like that. We're talking about inside of you, the things that you have come to accept or believe. Um, these are usually things that you've heard from a very young age. Um, the ones that we tend to wrestle with or hold on to or acknowledge are usually the things that are negative, because those are the things that are unconsciously inside of us that we believe, but consciously we don't want to believe anymore. So that we would call those a limiting belief. But an actual belief is usually very positive. It is productive. It is purposeful. And it is where you get your motivation. It is part of your conscious and your unconscious. And when you have set that belief, you have your mind set on that belief, it motivates you toward goals surrounding that belief, goals that are in line with that belief. And it also sets your mind to focus on that belief. And where your focus goes, your energy goes, your energy flows. So focusing on the positive beliefs, consciously and unconsciously, is the mindset. What is your mind set to do? It is a little bit of hardwiring if we want to talk about computers. Like a program that's running is your mindset. It is something that is really deep inside of you. So why is that important or desirable? Well, when you have a mindset to something that you consciously really, really want, and both unconsciously and consciously, you are focusing all your energy on that mindset. Your mind is set there. You are likely to be highly successful in whatever that is. You're likely to be laser focused on whatever that is. And when it is something that is purposeful, productive, positive, you stay very motivated toward that which your mind is set to do. So, is that important? Well, of course, we all want to achieve our goals. We all want to be successful. And to do that, we have to have the correct mindset. And to get the correct mindset, we have to do work with our unconscious and our conscious. And NLP is really very helpful with this. We will help you find your limiting beliefs and replace them with positive beliefs, things that are in line with what you consciously want for your mindset. And we can also help you rearrange what you are valuing in life. Again, this has nothing to do with religion, nothing to do with politics. It is just what is important inside of you. And when we help you find those things that are deep inside, sometimes they can be surprising. Like, well, why is that important to me? And we can help you reorganize those values, your limiting beliefs, get rid of those, replace them with positive beliefs. And in doing so, we clear your mindset. We point your mind, we set your mind on the positive beliefs, on the values that you would like to have your mind focused on. And there you have it. You have a new mindset. And then things like mantras and reinforcement of that mindset, reinforcement of why that's important to you consciously, back to your unconscious, helps to keep that set in your mind, helps to keep your goals firm. So mindset and goal setting are very, very interlinked. If you set a goal that does not match your mindset, it's going to be very difficult to achieve that goal. It's again going to be an issue of willpower. And then as we just spoke about, willpower can only take you so far. It has to be inside of you to really have that motivation and that desire to keep you going strong. So mindset isn't really a buzzword. It's put out there a lot. You hear it everywhere. But when it's used properly, when someone can actually coach you and help you change your mindset, not just consciously, but unconsciously, to have you be thinking in alignment, believing in alignment as to where your mind needs to focus energy, needs to focus motivation. The results are awesome. They are free and they are motivating and they can really take you to where you want to go. So if you like this topic of mindset, let me know and we can come back to it. Leave your comments below. And please take a moment to like and subscribe as we will have just about weekly a new topic to discuss. And the next topic we're going to get into is travel. Currently, in summertime, people are out traveling. We'll talk a little bit of the difference between a tourist and a traveler and how to really make the most out of your travels for you um, to learn, to grow, to expand, and to open your horizon. So I look forward to talking with you again soon. I hope you enjoyed this explanation of mindset. And when you hear that word, it will now mean a little bit more to you, I hope. And if you do want some help with mindset, drop me a line. Take care. Have a great day.